Welcome. Let's start use case 1 by joining attributes by location. So in this case, we're going to put point data into the grid that we have set up for you. We're using the case of San Marino, so start up a new file and remember to save your project frequently. So once you've done that, you can drag in the file and use the layer definition to set it up the way that we have envisioned it for you. What is important in the next step is that we're going to have to assign values to the point data that you were provided with. In this case, we're just going to use the example of number of value is 1 as a way of attaching a value to the points itself. Of course, if you're doing it for your own particular case, you could choose to value a certain amenity or a certain type of shop more than the other. So go ahead and create a file, a new field under add field, and make sure you turn on the editing mode of the attribute table by clicking the yellow pencil. And you can just select everything and update the value as 1. And if you press update all, we'll update everything. Next, we're going to go to the processing toolbox to find a tool called join attributes by location. This summarizes the amount of points that you have in the location. So join by attributes by location by summary means that you take a input layer data, such as daily amenities. You ask it to find within the grid what is contained and within a specific cell of the grid, and to summarize that value up. So if there are 2 points in the grid cell will now have an assigned value of 2. If there's more, then it'll be 3, 4, or 5. And we'll ask it to summarize the field value because that's what we want it to sum up, and we want it to summarize it according to the ID, so the ID of the specific cell size itself. So let this run, and you should be able to get a grid where we will be able to see how many amenities are within each grid size. Remember always to save it again. I recommend GeoPackage for ease of exchanging between different OS users. So if you want to check it very quickly, you can just visualize via symbology. So right click on the layer, go to properties, and you can go to properties, symbology. And if you choose graduated, you can go to value sum. So we want the sum, not just the count. So actually you can get rid of all these fields if you didn't need them before, but we can leave it here for now. I recommend a ramp, color ramp. You can choose whatever color you like. 5 class natural breaks via Jenks. If you classify that and you can invert it as you like to, make sure the layers are multiply mode, you should be able to see this visualize across your study area where certain types of amenities are located. As we're currently preparing the input overlay layer for this use case, you can go ahead and do the very same exercise again for the daily shops layer that you've been given as well. Remember to save frequently. And again, you can assign it any value, but in this case, we're going to choose the value 1. And once that is done, you can always check it by visualization again. Thanks for watching.